qualifiers have concluded, and we now know the 16 marbles that have made it to the Individual Quadrilla Marble League in Season 5. Did your marble make it? Well, today we are going to have a friendly round with the 4 auto-qualified marbles, our top 4 from last season. It's Seabed, Tarzan, Orb and Rasher, and they will be participating in the same events as we saw in the qualifiers: the Quadrilla Race, funnel jumping, skiing, and the broken beam. Not much on the line here today aside from just bragging rights, but these marbles did well enough to bypass the qualifiers, so why shouldn't they have a go at these same events? We'll start off once again with the Quadrilla Race, and all 4 marbles just going here. Just one heat in this one in the friendly round. Seabed, Tarzan, Orb and Rasher, who will get a good start in this friendly round. Get 4 points for getting a win, 3 for second, and it's 2 and 1. Orb gets a good start in the top funnel, then they're followed by Tarzan and Rasher. Seabed in the back right now. Orb trying to hold off Tarzan, and they come together. Orb and Tarzan, a collision there, but Orb will hold on, and Rasher gets by Tarzan for second place right towards the end. And Seabed did not manage to finish the course. Where did they get stuck? I think here, when everyone seemed to collide there, and Seabed just happened to get stuck in their tracks. Here's where Rasher had a great second part of the course right towards the end and get by into second place, very close to Tarzan for most of the heat. Unfortunately for Seabed, they will start in dead last. That is not good for the defending champion. But Orb, our defending third place marble, starts in first place with 4 points, Rasher 3, Tarzan 2, and Seabed just 1. 14.82 seconds is the winning time for Orb, and the standings after event 1 in the friendly round, of course the same as what we saw in the first event. Now we move on to funnel jumping. 2 heats in this one. 2 marbles will jump into the funnels and try to get into the hole as fast as possible. We saw some great times put in the qualifiers by Neptune, Mozzarella as well. Will any of these marbles emulate the strategies that we saw from those ones in the qualifiers? Orb and Seabed will start us off in the first heat. Orb on the far side and Seabed on the near. Oh, Seabed, a quite unorthodox spin in the funnel, but they managed to beat Orb here. Very wide angle for Seabed, but they bring it back very well. And Orb, overshooting the funnel. We saw that a lot, especially in the Team Quadrilla Marble League when this event made its debut. Marble is not able to keep control, and that will not be a great time for Orb. But Seabed goes just under 2.5 seconds and has the benchmark time so far. Now Rasher and Tarzan, can anyone beat that 2.49 seconds set by Seabed? Similar on the accuracy and the speed for both marbles. Tarzan will get the win on the near side once again. Is that good enough to beat the 2.5 second time? We'll have to see. Rasher, once again, just like Orb, I think overshooting the funnel on the far side. It's not going to do their times any favor. 2.73 is not good enough to get first place. Tarzan will settle for second, and Rasher third place. So Seabed bounces back from the Quadrilla Race, gets first place in this event. Actually, the whole results are swapped from what we saw in the Quadrilla Race. So everyone is on 5 points. Technically, Orb and Seabed tied at the top because both of them have won an event. But, I mean, whoever wins this next event will take the lead in the friendly round, because we're going on to skiing. A very short and fast-paced event. One race between these 4 marbles: Seabed, Tarzan, Orb, and Rasher, in that order in the starting gate. And Tarzan, a good start. Orb, a block there, and Rasher almost gets by those two. Very close towards the end, but I think Orb held on. Very fast from most of these marbles here, especially the top 2, Orb and Rasher. Just look at how close they were towards the end there. Orb, a great blocking display to get into first place and hold it ahead of Rasher. And Orb takes the record, takes it from Shamrock from what we saw in the qualifiers, sub 3 seconds, and they will take a second win in 3 events. Rasher gets another second place, Tarzan and Seabed gets 4th place, so that's the order. That's how it is after event 3 with just 1 event to go in the friendly round. Orb, it's their friendly round to lose here, but Rasher, especially behind them, is very close, and we move on to the broken beam. This event threw a lot of curveballs in the qualifiers. Made for some great upsets back then. What we'll do here, Orb and Tarzan will start us off. Of course, they'll swap over after this. Both of them falling off at pretty much the same place. Right pass the yellow block, I think, for both marbles. Actually, Tarzan, I don't think they pass it. Mystic Orb gets 40, just barely crossing the yellow block. Tarzan, 1 block short, is good enough only for 37. So both of the marbles are hoping to do a bit better in the second period. Tarzan this time in front, Mystic Orb in the back. Mystic Orb trying to hold on to that lead in the friendly round. They do better than Tarzan here. Tarzan did not have a good distance at all. It's only going to be 13 or even 10 for them. 13 for Tarzan, that's only good enough for 50. But Mystic Orb manages to get 40, does exactly what they did in the first period, and gets 80 points as a total. Now Rasher and Seabed in the second heat. See Rasher in front. Rasher, ooh, some contact there with Seabed in the behind, and Rasher is going to get a pretty good score here. Seabed, though, just going off kilter with that contact there. Was that a mistake from Seabed? Was that tactics from Rasher in front? Rasher, though, 65 points for them. That is the best run we've seen in this friendly round thus far. Seabed only 13. This time Seabed in front, hoping to do better here. Rasher in back. Can Rasher hold on to a good distance here? Ooh, Seabed will beat them and gets a great distance for them. Nice recovery for Seabed, but Rasher also had a decent distance, and Seabed, I don't think this will be good enough to take the win for them with how Rasher did as well. It will not. Rasher, 96 points. That is good enough for the win in the broken beam. Seabed recovers to second place with that second run, but Rasher, with this win, is this good enough to get them the win overall in the friendly round? And yes, it is. By 1 point, Rasher wins the friendly round ahead of Mystic Orb. Seabed goes up into third, and Tarzan into fourth. That will be it for the friendly round. Thank you for watching, and stay tuned for the Individual Quadrilla Marble League Season 5 coming very soon.